welcome to America's Home Cooking. I have two things going, so I'm going to be moving you around and there'll be a lot of pauses, but please tolerate what I'm doing. We're making sauteed chicken breast with cherry tomatoes, zucchini, and yellow squash. All right, you need 12 ounces of cherry tomatoes. They want them cut in half, which I've already done. I've got this on the side. Because the other counter over there, I moved a lot of stuff so I could work over here. And my sink is full of dishes again. Now they want you to take 2 zucchinis, quarter them, which I've done, long ways as they would say. And what we're gonna do is give them a 1/2 inch. Now we're gonna slice them about a 1/2 inch, and that's what they want. I'm gonna get my glasses on. I can do this without them. The only thing you would have to serve is a starch with this, and that'd be just about it. Because you've got your vegetables, and you'll have your protein in this. Put this in a bowl separate from the tomatoes. So we're gonna be doing a lot of prepping this morning. I'm watching my bread, so if I pause you, it's because I'm working with breads over there. I've got two sets of breads going right now. One of them you have the video on, the other one you don't, because I just can't get all these videos done at the same time, and I'm on a clock because, like I tell you, my sons go to work, so they need it. Okay, going to do the same thing with this zucchini. I'm going to quarter it lengthwise. And then you're going to cut each half into half to the best of your ability. When they're round, they don't move as easy as when they're straight. But zucchini grows that way, so sometimes the pieces aren't going to be quite the same size, but you work on it. Let's see if I can do it this way. Cut some time for what I have to do. So you need 12 ounces of tomatoes cut in half, and you need 2 zucchinis cut this way, and you need 2 yellow squashes as well, cut the same way. One of them about a 1/2 inch. Well, if you can get them a 1/2 inch, all the same size, you're doing better than me. Mine come close, don't always make it. Okay. And what kind of knife am I using here? This short one. This is called a paring knife. They go anywhere from 1 inch to 6 inches. It does the smaller work you need. Okay. Now there's one ingredient that you might have to order from Amazon if you're in America. If you're in another country, you're going to have to see where you can find it, and that's herbs de Provence. Herbs de France. It actually means the seasonings from a province. French. I will spell it out for you so you can order it, since I'm probably not pronouncing it right. Knowing me with my tongue for not doing well with foreign languages. messages. My husband was the one, I would have him in here telling you, but he's passed away, so. And my older son seems to have picked that up from his father as well, so if he was up, I would tell you what it is, get him to read it for me. But he is sleeping because he's got to go to work. He works the late shift, so both my sons have crazy hours. They don't work normal shifts. They're coming in and out at different hours, so I never know. So I cooked dinner, and it's waiting. I wanted about a ½ inch. I'm somewhere in the vicinity of ½ inch. Okay. Put those in a bowl to the side. Where I put my glasses. Let's see what else we can do. I got 6 minutes. All right. All right, we need 2 cloves of garlic minced in a bowl. Everything's going to be in a bowl. Let me peel them over here and I'll be right back. Oh, that garlic's rotted. This is what I hate about this time of the year. I can't find fresh garlic into the store. It's very, very irritating. The reason we have everything in separate bowls is because they're going to be added to the dish at different times. I'm going to have to stop because that bread's got to be cared for. So I'm going to be pausing you in a minute. Capers, how many capers do we want? Okay, bring your tomatoes back. We have to add 2 tablespoons of capers. I put that fork that I had. Hold on, I gotta find my fork. Oh, come on, Sandra, where'd you put it? Now that's a spoon. Here it is. This is when my kitchen gets crazy. I did the stock this morning, and instead of canning it, I just put it in a ½ gallon jar and stuck it in the refrigerator because I already have canned. Get some of this out. They said about 2 tablespoons. Well, it says 2 tablespoons. I'm always at the about stage. You want them rinsed or what do you want? Okay. All right. We're going to rinse these and put them with the tomatoes. didn't say chop, they're leaving it whole like this. Just rinse them off because they're really a bit salty. Okay, we got that done. I think we got everything with the chicken done at this point. Okay, I have to take care of that bread and I'll be right back. Okay, they wanted 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Well, my store did not have what I needed, so I bought the breasts, but they are huge. So I'm going to cut 2 breasts in half and make 4. Because I've tried pounding these things and they don't go down the way they say they're going to. So you're going to watch me butcher. Okay? You need a boner. This is a boner. You see how this knife is? I'm going to cut this skin off. Rip it off if I have to. Sometimes you have to do things like this to make ends meet. I need a bowl to put this in. Like I tell you, I collect bones and skin and I'll cook it down as a stock. Now, I'm a butcher. You know, butchers know what they're doing. When I say butcher, it means I don't know zip about what I'm doing. Okay? So I'm going to warn you right now. I had the fillets, which were really, really thin, and I said, I don't need a thin fillet. What I need is something else. Well, it's evident I'm cutting bone off. Okay. So if you're better at this than I am, by all means, sometimes you just have to do something because you can't find what you want. And if you want to make the dish, you have got to sit there and do what you can do. I don't think I did bad. I wasted some chicken. But see how thick this is? And they want this, and they say chicken breast. Hold on a minute. Pound this to 1/2 inch thick. You see how thick that is? It ain't going. That's why I'm going to cut this thing in half after I get this other half. So I just found the easiest way to take chicken off is just nick it down at the tip down here, and then you can just pull it off. If you have dogs, they'll love you for this. Well, let's see if I can get this other one off. I was lucky on the last one. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I'm not going to lie to you, it is slippery. If you have a butcher who do this for you, by all means let him do it. Now Sandra, did you cut yourself again? That'll be finger number 5. Am I dangerous? Of course I am. Everybody is. Get out of my way. Now, if I give the dogs the bone, I'm going to miss this protein. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook bones and I'm going to cook it down. There's some meat here, so I'll be getting protein out of my bone stock as well. Now you see how thick this is? There's no way. So I think I'm just going to cut it in half. Is it going to be a half inch? Probably not, but that's it. They're closer to a half inch. But there's no way you can pound this breast down to half an inch, because the chickens we have today have very large breasts. So I have 4 pieces done my way. Okay, I got 7 minutes and I'm going to have to leave you again. Oh, God, Sandra, you'll nick yourself to the golden back. All right, we have just about everything together for this dish, but I'm going to have to get ready. Stop you, or pause you for a bit. Let me clean some of this up so we can get over to the stove and take care. And plus I have the bread over there as well, so I'm going to have to move some stuff around. So give me a little bit of time and I'll be back. Okay, you need a teaspoon of herbs of Provence. Okay, now I'm going to spell it out, all 3 words, because that's how it's written in French, and my French sucks, I should know. My French teacher told me it did. Herbs, H-E-R-B-E-S. Next word is D-E. The next word is P-R-O-V-E-N-C-E. Herbs de Provence. My teacher would say, shut up, Sandra. My teacher was quite blunt and I was pretty bad. We're going to need some salt. They do not tell you how much. We're getting the seasonings actually for the chicken right now. I gotta pound some black pepper in here. Don't worry, we will be adjusting the salt and pepper after, but this is just going on the chicken. We take care of the other stuff. I must say, boy, I'm getting dizzy. Now, I'm not pounding my chicken because I cut it. They want you to pound, if you use a whole chicken breast, you'll be at it for a while, pounding it a ½ inch thick all over. It's not going to work for me. I've already done this more than once when they tell me to do it, and it doesn't work. It puffs up back up. All right, those are our seasonings that we'll be putting on the chicken when it's time. I have 13 minutes and I'll finish this bread and put it aside for 3 or 4 hours, and then we'll start cooking everything together. So just give me about 15 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, I got the bread and it's going to be sitting for about 3 hours at this point. And I got the other ones in there. I tell you, today's busy. I am going to sift all this flour that I have collected, and then I'll get rid of all the particles in it, and it'll be good to go. See? I even took care of a vegetable stock today as well. I sat there and what did I do? I put it in a big half-gallon canning jar this time. Instead of canning it, I just put it in the refrigerator because I got enough vegetable stocks going. Now in a frying pan, we are going to add how much oil? 2 tablespoons of olive oil. This is exactly what they're recommending, so I'll use it this way this time. Here for now. I have things I have to do. Okay, the meat. Well, they're cut about 1/2 inch. Any way I could cut them, I cut them any way I could. And what we're going to do now is we're going to season them. I already rinsed them before I, dang, I don't have any more. Very frustrating at times. I missed that little piece. Okay, pull this over. Put this one here. Okay, I should be in the vicinity of 1/2 inch. All right, there's 4 here. It's just really crowded right here. Okay, these hands are tacky. I need them dry to sprinkle the seasonings on. Now the seasonings we put together, put in a little container. We're now going to sprinkle them. Oh God, do they smell good. I'm not going to lie to you. They really smell good. Get a match. You're going to need a frying pan. We're going to heat this oil up in this pan. Come on. And we are going to drench these in flour, knock excess flour off, and we'll be frying them up. Are we searing them? You could basically say yes, but we'll be cooking them through. But it will be a hot pan. They want the oil to be what? Yeah, well, I'm not pounding them. They're already thick enough. Just till smoking, medium-high heat. In other words, we're searing them. So this is going to take a bit of time. See, I made the incorn bread, the no knead, and I wanted to show you how to make it, but I got this going and that going, so I'm just going to sit there and we're going to start over. I'll make a new culture. Next time I make it, I'll make sure I'm not cooking anything so we can go through it, because incorn flour and their culture is much different than the breads that we know of today. So we don't handle it the same way. I already have my Dutch oven in the oven for it. Getting all ready. So now we have to, now we're going to drench the chicken in flour. I don't know what flour I have here. It's because I collect flours when I cook, and then I sift them and I just use them. Sometimes they have seasonings in them, sometimes they don't. So I really don't know. I'm just going to see, how can I move you over here? Now when I drench these, I'm going to be behind you, because that's where I've got everything. So I can put you here. I think I can put you here if I hold on. Let's get this over here. Where's the rest of this food that I was doing? Okay. So I'm going to sort of put you at an angle here and tilt you down so you can watch and get you out of my way, but put you where you can see what's going on. Oh God. Okay, so we're going to see if I can avoid knocking you over. this chicken in here is going to be really, really hot. And they said to lay the chicken on a plate and put it to the side till we're ready to put the whole thing together. Really, the only thing you need is a starch for this. You've got all your vegetables, you've got all your proteins, you've got all that going for you. So you really don't need too much. I'm just hoping this bread doesn't require in the oven while I cook the other two. I don't want them to come up on top of each other. And I'm praying, okay, now it's smoking. So I'm going to flour and get them in. Knock the excess off always. See, every oil has a smoking point. That's why they tell you to use certain oils, because they know when it hits this point that they're telling you, it'll be at that point. They are. Isn't that nice having them do that? That's why they sat there and said what they said. Till smoking. See, some oils actually smoke thoroughly. Sesame seed, toasted sesame seed takes a hotter heat before it smokes. You have to know those points, or at least be able to read it why they do that oil. Now see, if I used lard on this and I waited for it to smoke, I know I'd be at a much higher heat. I just want to show you that they do not cook at certain heat. Wait till we turn it over and see how it looks. It should look very nice. Don't they look nice? I hope they don't stick on the other side. This is how I check to see if I've got the heat high enough and it's not sticky. It starts to stick, I know it's a problem. I'm going to finish doing these up, put them on a plate to the side. Okay, pull my skillet over to the side for a minute. They want you to add to this skillet 2 teaspoons of olive oil. If you need to add an extra tablespoon of olive oil when you're frying the chicken, they said you can. Now they want 2 teaspoons of oil in here, and we'll start the vegetables. We're almost done with this dish. What kind of heat do you want underneath this? Medium-high heat again. Until the oil shimmers. So they want this pan hot. Add your zucchini as well. Okay, you're gonna let that cook. Because we have it on medium-high heat, it's going to brown quite nicely. Just getting the platter out for it. I thought I wanted that one but over there, but I said, no, I want the one under here. I remember when my husband got this one, and I fell in love with it. Look how pretty the chicken came out. Didn't that come out nice? And they didn't stick. That's why you get that get the oil hot. If I don't get it hot enough, you see it sticks. Just like it stuck on the meatloaf that I made because I didn't quite get it hot enough. I got a lot of it hot. But where it wasn't quite hot, it stuck. So while this is cooking, we have to wait, I might as well tell you why people get dentures. Well, when you drink and take drugs and you don't eat right throughout your life, your bones diminish. This is why women who have a lot of children, they have to make sure they replace those minerals for their bones, which I did. What happens is the bones where your roots are stuck in diminish. Better known as receding. They recede and recede, and your teeth get loose and then they fall out. That's why you go and you get your teeth pulled for dentures, because what you have done is you've depleted your body of the nutrients. So the body, like I said, and I was always taught this from young, that's why I say it to you, robbing Peter to pay Paul, and the body will do that. It's not that you can't have your teeth till you decide to leave this earth, or when God calls you home, you should be able to have your teeth. You eat well, you won't have to get dentures or anything else. You want your skin to be nice and soft. The makeup you put on has chemicals in it, and what it does to your skin, if you read those chemicals, you would never put another thing on your face other than oils. If you want to know why your hair falls out, check hairspray. It's a byproduct of rubber. It suffocates those roots, and sure enough, the body, in time, the hair root will die. You get enough of that in your hair roots, and then you lose your hair. Oh, this is starting to smell nice. So think about what you put on your body. All these things matter, very, very much so. Like a lot of people eat late at night, and they're not even 5 hours up before they go to bed. You don't know it, but some organs are active during the day, like your stomach and stuff. So therefore, those organs are awake during the day, but when the sun goes down, they go to sleep, and other organs wake up. So you have the reversal, yin and yang, as you wish to say, with your organs. So if you eat and you go to bed, that food is going to sit there. Oh, it'll break down, but you slowly in time will end up with indigestion and other things like that. And that's where it comes from. You go to sleep with that food in your stomach, and your stomach's going to sleep because it's the end of the day. It's done eating for the day. And you don't realize it, but when you wake up, you really don't eat, and that's when it's the time to feed your stomach and your body. And in the afternoon, when you're busy during the day, but when it comes to nighttime, you shouldn't be. And that food sits in your stomach, and then you wake up and you have bad breath, and you have that film in your mouth and stuff. All of that. You should not eat 8 hours before you go to bed. And the bloatedness that you feel, that's all that. Okay, I want to check the green ones. I see the yellow ones are done. It's the green ones I have to check. Okay. Now you're going to put the garlic in and toss it around for about 2 minutes because you want to get the flavor of the garlic. Now, you want to have white teeth in your odor. What they use is a bleach on you. Have you ever seen what bleach does to clothes? Dries them out. So your teeth dry out. So you have to think about what you're doing to your body. I love people who sit there and say, just take this and this will cure this problem. I look at it and say, right. The body is a whole unit. One thing will not do it. It's a whole series of things that work in unison. Okay. Tomatoes and capers now. See how colorful this is? This is a very colorful dish. We're only going to spend a minute or two with the tomatoes, tossing them around with the garlic, and all the flavors are mingling now. Then we'll get it off this burner. I have to go get a mat. You probably say, well, you use buy toothpaste. No, I make my own toothpaste. You probably say I use deodorants. No, I don't. You'll probably say, well, you use hairspray. No, I don't. If I want a curl in my hair, I'll use a little bit of mousse and put it on the ends of my hair, but I don't put it up on high by my scalp. Turn it off. We're going to get off the burner. Now, I'll put the rest of the stuff in. Okay, I'm going to turn you at an angle here. Okay, you're going to put 1 tablespoon of olive oil, drizzle it around. A 1/4 of a cup of fresh mint. And you're going to toss this. This is it. This is your vegetables. Okay, I need that. I'm moving everything so you can. As you can see, I have a lot of things I have to move around. And you know I don't wear makeup. So what you see is pretty much me. Oh, I'll wear lipstick. I'm sorry, I like the color. Okay, here's how you go to serve this dish. Let's see if I can turn you down more so you can see. Oh, that chicken you did? And this is how the dish is served. Okay, now I'm hoping one of my breads get done before, and then we have to find something for a starch for this. But anyway, this is the dish. Take care and have a great day.